Lights, camera, action. Motion pictures are one of the most influential mediums of communication. The U.S. domestic box office alone takes in well over $10 billion annually. The Indian film industry produces the largest number of films in the world. Tastes, genres, lengths, and themes vary, but motion pictures can be seen just about anywhere. And it all started in the hotbed of Silicon Valley. Palo Alto, California, 1879. Edward Muybridge, considered one of the first cinematographers, creates a stir with his zoopraxiscope. Further advancements spark competition from Thomas Edison. In 1891, along with photographer W.K.L. Dickinson, he invents the kinetoscope. The device plays short films ranging in subject from a man sneezing to a professional boxing match. France, 1894. Auguste and Louis Lumière patent the cinematograph. Sharper images, better illumination. It's light enough to be moved, and films can be projected to an entire audience. And the cinema is born. And then, Georges Méliès attends the Lumière brothers' first screening, offers to buy one of their cameras, and is turned down. But just a few years later, cameras comparable to the Lumière's are available. Méliès buys one, starts a studio, and directs over 500 films. His experiments with special effects earn him the nickname, the Cinemagician. He makes films for everyone, science fiction, comedy, and in the Dreyfus Affair, he dramatizes a current political scandal. And in 1902, he makes the 14-minute A Trip to the Moon, a worldwide sensation. The film's success causes U.S. film producers Thomas Edison and Carl Laemmle to sell illegally copied prints and make a fortune. This early act of film piracy causes Méliès to open an office in New York City and pursue counterfeiters. Little does he know, he'll soon be in business with them. Thomas Edison holds over 1,100 patents. Most are in telecommunications, including movie making. And if not for one fateful and heroic act, none of them may ever have come to be. Port Huron, Michigan, 1860s. Young Edison has an exclusive right to sell newspapers on the trains. He studies qualitative analysis off the clock. One day he rescues station agent J.U. Mackenzie's son from a runaway train. In gratitude, the station agent teaches Edison to be a telegraph operator. And Edison learns the basics of electricity. He then invents his way into the motion picture industry and starts Edison Studios. Its films reach a wide audience. But unlike the Lumière brothers, Edison envisions cinema's potential and doesn't welcome competition. New Jersey, 1908. To shut out smaller independent producers, Edison founds the Motion Picture Patents Company. Comprised of 9 film studios, including Méliès's Star Films, the primary supplier of film stock, Eastman Kodak, and a top film distributor. The MPPC holds major patents relating to cameras and projectors. They hold all the power. Only MPPC studios can make films. Independents like Carl Laemmle move their operations to Hollywood. He founds Universal Pictures, which exploits the weather and landscape to focus on westerns. Because the MPPC strictly controls production content, Eastman Kodak renegotiates and widens its sales. Méliès follows and makes a valuable distribution deal with French film company Path, the inventor of the newsreel and holders of the Lumière brothers' patents. But by 1913, the contract is broken, and Méliès can't pay back what he owes. Forced out of the business, he burns most of his film negatives, leaving little behind as a legacy. By 1913, most of the MPPC's patents expire, and they can no longer control the industry. A federal court declares them a monopoly, and their actions illegal. By 1918, the MPPC is terminated, and Edison Studios sold. The independents continue to thrive. Production values are high, and movie stars promote films. In rejecting MPPC restrictions, the independents made movies on the sly. And that same flexible, adventurous spirit drives filmmaking today. telling stories that compel and impact the lives of others, is open to anyone.